it's getting easier for people to trade. And when you take frictions away, people do things more. If something's difficult, they do it less. If it's easy, they tend to do it more. I did a study 20 years ago, not quite, but close to 20 years ago, 15, I guess, no, it was probably about 20 years ago, about people who switched from telephone-based to computer-based trading. And what we found in that study, and that was a very early study of this sort of thing, what we found is that when people started to trade online, they traded more than they'd been trading before. And they continued to, not just for a couple months, they continued to trade more than they'd been trading before. And they trade more speculatively than they'd been trading before. And their earnings went down or their losses went up. Today, it's so much easier. So it's tempting to just say, oh, let me pull out my app, place a trade. The other thing we see is that because of how the time is fast and things are focused and people also get together on sites like Reddit, the concentration of individuals doing the same thing the concentration of individuals doing the same thing at the same time has been magnified. And so you see things like what we saw in the examples in Robinhood, where suddenly the number of people who own a stock at this particular brokerage firm, it goes up 6 times in one day. And if the stock is relatively small, relatively illiquid, that's going to drive the price up very fast. So you see spikes in buying, spikes in the prices, and the vast majority of times, that's a short-term bubble that comes back down, and the people who there are probably some winners, people who bought early. I'm not saying nobody ever makes money speculating. Of course they do, but on average, individual investors do worse when they're speculating, and they lose all the advantages of diversification. It's not what I teach my students to do.